Good morning from Little Creek Bee Ranch. We have a project tip to share with you, kind of a show and tell piece, give you some ideas. Have you ever heard of a Merrill box? Pronounced different ways, Merrill box or Merrill box. It's simply a kind of a nuke slash toolbox slash swarm catch box, kind of an all-in-one. You'll see them in the big bee supply catalogs like Daydance and Brushy and Man Lake, but this is one we made ourselves. This was a project that my daughter Melody and I worked on. It was way back, I think 2006 or something. And so what we have is just a traditional nuke box, just a wooden nuke box that we bought brand new. Turn it around here. Oops. And we stained it. I don't know, some kind of stain. I don't remember the color name, but stained it and put a piano hinge on it after we put kind of a rim around it. This was hardwood, boy. I think this was cherry wood. I can't remember. Boy, I know it was hard. And so we put just kind of a rail around it. I'll show you why in a second. And then we made a special entrance, kind of a modified feeder for a reason. I'll show you that in a second. And we put a latch on it, just a simple latch on the end. And a handle. I probably make the handle bigger. My big old hands and gloved hands don't get under there. So I put one of those big folding handles, bigger one. In the back has a latch, just like the front. Latches down, and an air hole. Let's see if I can do this. Here's an air hole. It just slides. It's got screen. It's got a screen on it. Hey, let them breathe. Gotta breathe. If you put bees in there, they gotta breathe. They got a big old tab block on their handle. Let's see. What else? Let's go to the front. And so what we did is we made a plug right here. And the plug has a two-stage nail. It holds the plug in securely so it can't come out. And then we'll adjust it. We can adjust it. We'll pull the plug out. Whoops. It slides out. And we can put the nail in. Now the bees can come and go while you're catching the swarm. The plug won't go anywhere. And when you're ready to transport them, you can come back to your first hole. Gently slide it in. We'll get the nail out of the way. Gently slide it in. Don't smash too many bees. Snug it up. Put the nail in. Oh, isn't that clever? Took me a little while to figure that one out. Something to stop the bees from racing out. Here's another tip. Since this is stained and then urethane, like a satin or a matte finish urethane, and we urethane the block, it was sticky and stiff. The slide going in both sides, it was very. So we used canola oil. See, it's shiny. That's just fresh canola oil we put on there, and as a lubricant. And ooh, sweet. You don't want to have to fight with this. Nice and easy. In and out. Nice and easy. Nail goes in. Now I can transport bees, but I've got to be able to give them something to drink. So what we like to do in this scenario is use an old bottle of Sprite. And the reason for that, Sprite keeps. I'm not all worried about hurting the bees. But look at that. Ta-da! Sugar water doesn't keep a long time. I guess I could make a little bottle with dry sugar and then pour water in as I needed. You could do that. But that's how we devised that. You can also keep you a little lid, like a soda lid with one hole in it, and use it. Where did it go? Yeah, you can use it to put on the soda bottle and boom. Okay, that's one way. That's just one way. But what about the inside? Let's see what the inside does. Now, if you go online and look up Billy Davis Quiet Box, Kind of similar idea, but I still like his principles. I like his principles. Billy Davis, the quiet box. So inside we put a chain, front and back. You know, we're brand new beekeepers. They're experimenting. They make changes from what I've learned. Frames go in, brood frames will fit in there. They're long enough. This is just a medium. You could still put brood frames in there. Queen cells won't hit the bottom. You should have enough room. I think I would probably come in here and spray this a flat black. I got some flat black paint. Spray it, let it air out. I want it dark. This is too bright. If you'll notice on your big hives, the girls will lay propolis down over the seasons. They're trying to darken this up. They feel very comfortable when it's dark. So don't be scared. You could even take a torch and what do you call scour it, torch it, or Billy Davis just painted it flat black and let it air out. You can even put a coat of beeswax on it if you want to. Keep the bees, but you need it dark. It needs to be darker, so I'll make my changes. It needs to be darker in there. But what's this for? What's this for? Check this out. See this big fat feeder tray? It makes a great toolbox, man. Yeah, see? You get ideas, man. You can put your hive tool in there. You can put a piece of wood in here to hold that open. Hive tool, soda, whatever, sugar, handles, all kinds of tools. Chain gets out of the way, not a problem. Okay, latch it shut. Go home. We've used it a number of times. Kind of heavy though. It is heavy. You're not going to tip it over by any means. You can call it what you want. Merrill box, swarm catch toolbox. Ideas, 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 ideas. That's the whole point. I would probably tend to spray this black. And let's swing over here. I'm going to swing way over here. I'm going to go right here to the corner to some matting. Some matting. Now what do I want with this? Swing way back over here. Now watch this. Off the idea of Billy Davis. This is, let's see if I can get this up here. Yeah. This is actual garden matting. Ultimate Weed Barrier Lifetime from Walmart. But it's thick. I mean, it's like serious tough. See that? I would put the black side down, and what I would do is I would cut me, I don't know how you could monkey around the chains, maybe make a change here, but I do like the idea of having a screen, and you could do your thumbtacks, flat thumbtacks, and have a drape over. So the bees are black while they're blacked out while you're holding them. It dark does calm them down. Just tips and tricks, but I wondered where do I get a black matting. Boy, that's perfect, man. I would use the black side down and cut me a piece that would fit right over this edge. It just drapes down. It'll just drape down or drape fall in here. And the end of it, you can put a dowel rod or a little piece of rebar, some weight. You could just hot glue the mat back up on itself so that the bar is held in the cloth. It's just as a drape. Now you'd probably have to do away with the chains. And, okay, whatever. Trade off. But just trying to give you ideas to make your work easier. Boy, we open up hives and the light comes in and they do get stressed. They get a little bit jumpy. All bees do. All that light coming in makes them nervous. So all right, now my past experience tells me this is too bright. This needs to be darkened down. Come up with a cover mat somehow. Be easy enough to do. It's thick enough to hold it down. And it seems like that would do it right there. There's plenty of it there, heaven's sakes. But yeah, just a temporary holding box while you're working the colonies, So, this is like, boy, I like 2-for-1s. This is like 5-for-1. This is a toolbox. This is a catch box. This is a swarm catch box. This is a hold them while you're working the apiary box. Yeah, a lot of benefits. So I hope that helps, man. Somebody ought to jump on this, make one for yourself. I don't know, you want to sell them, whatever. It's just a tool that I made for myself, Melody and I. And we just urethaned it really good to protect it. Yeah. And chains, you know, you gotta flip the chain out of the way. And we did. Now what we did was take the metal frame rests, you know, and we cut them so we could fit frames in there, and just nailed it in. Just a frame rest. And when you take a frame out, you got to monkey around the chain. So maybe you do away with a chain whenever, you know. Yeah, you might do away with a chain. It's on a piano hinge. It's not going to go anywhere. Just be gentle with it. Yeah. Cool. Still like it. Still like the idea. Yeah. Decorate it, paint it, do it how you want, but think about the multiple advantages you get in doing this. Swarm catch box, hole box, whatever. There you go. Latch it down, you're gone, man. I still think this is cool. Melody did a good job. Alright, tips. Awesome. Let's hear back from you after you set up your own. That's cool. Hey, we'll see you. Keep following along. Hope you're learning. Bye-bye.